I got a date with destiny. My heart says yeah, but can't convince the rest of me. I tried so hard to make it with no recipe.
What is up, YouTube? It's Kingfisher745, and today I'm playing Marvel Heroes, a brand new free-to-play MMO that lets you use some of your favorite heroes from the Marvel Universe. For this first episode, we're going to be playing as Daredevil, and we're going to play through Mission 1 of the game. I'm still getting used to this game, so I'm not that great at the controls or the gameplay, but I did play through Mission 1 as Hulk. Unfortunately, I had a problem with the video, so I had to play through again, and that's fine because they gave me Daredevil for free. At the beginning of the game, they allow you to choose from a number of characters, and the characters I believe are Storm, Daredevil, Hawkeye, Thing, and Scarlet Witch. And for me, it came down to Storm and Hawkeye, and that's because I thought my first free character should be someone that has range. So I actually chose Storm. But after defeating the first mission, and then going a little bit further, they allowed me to have Daredevil for free. So I'm not going to guarantee this. If you're a Daredevil fan, maybe you should go ahead and select him. But I think that they give you him free once you hit Mission 2. As you can see in the first part of this video, I'm just running around Avengers Tower. And you saw Captain America's shield and Loki's helmet and things like that. I'm still getting used to the controls, so I will occasionally miss enemies and run into walls and things like that. I also am playing on the settings a little bit lower than optimal, and that's because the game was lagging, especially with fraps, so it was basically on my end. The game looks pretty awesome, especially if your computer can handle the top end. Before missions and between missions, they have these little cutscenes like this, and they tell you the story, and I think it's a pretty nice addition. And so far I'm enjoying it a lot. As I continue to release episodes in this, I will definitely delve deeper into the game, the gameplay, the store, the crafting, and everything that involves this MMO. There is also certainly going to be a learning curve, and I'm really new to the game because I only played through the first mission as Hulk, and I played as Hawkeye briefly in the beta. I'm sure that some of you out there already are pretty far in the game and have super high level characters. And if you do, feel free to comment in the section below and let me and the other people that are viewing the video know any tips or tricks that might help us out. I'd really appreciate it, and I'm sure they would too. But anyways, the gameplay, we are starting the first mission, which is Trouble at the Raft. And as you saw in the storyline, basically Hydra helped a bunch of villains escape from the raft. And there are still some that are running around, and they want you to stop it. Now I'm showing you my abilities right here. You start with Club Strike and Jumping Strike. Now I actually like both of these, especially Jumping Strike. Any leaping moves I like a lot, and you'll see that when I show you more gameplay of the Hulk. I'm always leaping in the battle, and it's pretty amazing. You can see that's your health on the left there. It's at 303 for me, and the right side is your spirit, I believe they call it. But it's basically your energy and what allows you to use many special moves. So you see it's going down as I'm doing the leaping club and things like that. And you also can break a lot of environment stuff, and I'm not really going to look too much in depth throughout the mission right now. Usually I would go into every single corner in every single room, but since I'm showing this to everyone, I don't think everyone wants to see me just run into every single room and check every single thing. But you may want to, because there could be amazing stuff, I don't know. I'm really not sure. I did come across a chest once, and that was with the Hulk, and that was in Mission 2. In this game, you basically level up your characters one by one, and as you level up, you gain access to new skills. And there are basically talent trees, and you get to select skills within them. But a lot of them you have to be a certain level before you can unlock. And I'll show you that, I believe, when Daredevil levels up. Right now I have a few characters, and that's because I bought a Founders Pack and ended up buying Hulk because on Valentine's Day, they offered Jean Grey and Cyclops if you bought a Founders Pack that day. So I'd been debating it, and then I went ahead and did that. And that's all I've spent so far on the game, but it is absolutely free to play, and you don't have to spend anything if you don't want to. But there are plenty of things out there. There's a bunch of characters already, including cool characters like Deadpool and Rocket Raccoon. And there's a ton of uniforms for everyone. And I will show you their uniforms in a video later this week. In fact, we'll take a look at the entire store and at least try to gather, what there is to offer and everything like that in the game. Now that thing I just came across is a waypoint. And that allows you to travel to different spots on different levels. So I can travel to my locations in the second mission and other locations on the raft. And I believe back to the Avengers Tower, but you can also click that home button up in the right corner, the top right corner, and that will send you back to the Avengers Tower. I do know that. Right here we're taking a brief look at the inventory. And I actually had a weapon for Daredevil that dropped off one of the enemies, so I went ahead and equipped it. And you'll see he has other slots as well, so he'll have armor and different things like that. And some characters have different items. In fact, I think every character has a bunch of their own items. There's also those things that are like medallions, and they drop off of bosses. And you can equip them on any one of your characters, so I actually got that Green Goblin one off of Green Goblin when I fought him with the Hulk the first time around. And I decided to keep it, and so I put it on Daredevil. Now we're going to take a look at the talent trees. Since we are now level 2, we actually have 2 points available. And I believe I only use 1. I'm really not sure what to spec into yet. And one of the things is, I did hear that you have to spend either in-game currency or something like that to respec. But I'm sure everyone's going to make mistakes, and I'll probably have to pay it sometime later anyway. Right now we've been looking at the Cane Food tree. It has a bunch of different whirling club and club strikes. There's a club throw, which sounds pretty good, and rebounding club. And then next we have focus, and I noticed that on Hulk, the focus section, just like with Daredevil, has a bunch of passive abilities. And I don't know about you, but I love passive abilities because you don't have to do anything, they're just on. You don't have to continually use them or anything like that. So I'm a big fan of passive powers. All of these seem pretty cool. They have to do with his radar and his ability to dodge or evade attacks. And at the bottom of this tree is Restorative Trance, which actually grants him health back. So that's pretty cool, and I'm sure that'll come in useful. I'm not sure if you only can choose one of these final abilities, or if you'll have enough levels and skill points to go into different trees. His last tree is Acrobatics. It has Jumping Strike, Opening Lunge. So it looks like leaping moves, which I'm gonna love. So I definitely see myself using this tree a lot. It has Swinging Assault, which stuns and knocks down enemies in your path. Action Roll, which sounds good. Heroic Leap, vault over enemies and some obstacles. So I'm going to be getting that because that sounds fun to move around with. Evasive Kick, and also Knockback Kick. So right now I have no idea what's going to be the best combinations or anything like that. So I'm just going to choose abilities that are pretty fun. And there you see the ultimate ability, I believe. So it takes level 30, and then you get to call upon Elektra. So I guess she'll help you out. And I'm pretty sure that just means that's your major damage ability and your ultimate ability for hitting level 30. I really can't wait to unlock those for characters. I'm sure they're going to be amazing. Now let's get back to fighting Hydra agents. And as you see, there's another prototype club. Now, I'm not sure if it's better than the other one, but I'll check that later. You'll also find items that are for other characters, Like, I believe I found a bow, and that's for Hawkeye. So you can just go ahead and either vendor them, or you can put them in your inventory. You actually have a stash back at the Avengers Tower. And then your other characters can access it, and they can gain those weapons and things that'll help them out. Now we're going to come to the end of this video pretty soon here. It's just going to run way too long to do all of Mission 1 on one video. So I will release Episode 2 tomorrow, and that'll finish this first mission, and we'll also look into a few other things that are in the game. If you guys enjoy Marvel and enjoy characters and RPGs and leveling up, you'll probably love this game. So you'll want to stay tuned for more videos, and you should definitely go check this game out for yourself. There's nothing to lose since it's free to play. Episode 1 has come to an end, and I want to thank you all for watching. Please like, comment, and subscribe if you want to see more videos.